Alright, we just wanted to show you a quick video of how we feed our new senior rescue, Teddy. We're adding some Timothy pellets because his teeth are worn down with his age. And also some triple cone senior grain, about 3 quarts. But the thing is he is on a different diet than his partner, which you may encounter at your own farm. But we'll just show you a little bit how we operate this. We're going to walk up to the barn. We'll be back with you. You ready for breakfast, buddy? Oh boy, aren't you? I don't have it. You silly boy. So this is Teddy, and he is 25 plus. This young whippersnapper is only about 18, so we're putting weight on him because they just came out of a kill pen, but Teddy's going to need a special diet forever. So Teddy has his own dietary needs, which he'll be eating out of that small bucket, which works well for him. Or excuse me, that's Ivan, my apologies. And then Teddy is going to be putting on his feed bag, which they're not always excited about. Easy, sir. As you can see, Julie's going to work on putting it on. We only had him a couple days, so it's a little scary to have something put on you, especially in an enclosed area. But basically how these bags work, they're breathable. You put the hay in them and you hook it on. We're trying to feed him inside because we're in the middle of a big snowstorm, as many of you may be. He's just going to go stand in it anyway. But the grain is inside the bag, and he can eat it. He'll push it down on the ground if he needs to get lower in the bag. But basically, it gives you a way to feed your animals that have a special needs diet that needs separate feeding, because once Ivan ends his delicious bowl of grain, he's going to come looking for extra food. And what we've seen with our minis is they try to stick their head in the bags. I mean, they do anything they can to get that food because they all know how good it is. So if you keep it somewhat tight where they've got room to move, but tight enough where they can't, other animals can't get their face in there. We'll see if he pushes his head down. Don't want to leave him unattended with this because it is a covering, and they will actually try to drink, and if they're done eating here, they'll go over to their hay bag too, we found, and try to eat as well. As you can see, pretty calm situation, even though Teddy, the big brown donkey, has a much more delicious meal for a lot longer. He's got 3 times the amount of food. He's on 3 quarts of feed right now, 1 quart of grain. Sorry if I was covering the microphone. 1 quart of grain and 1 quart, excuse me, 2 quarts of pelletized grass, and that is because he can't get the nutrients he needs from the grass alone. All right, so Ivan has finished his food. His bowl is empty. He's still got a pretty bad cough from his situation, but you can see, instead of trying to steal Teddy's food, he just moves on. If you've ever tried to feed animals 2 separate types of feed, you can know how stressful that can become. So this has been the best solution we found, especially for the rescues that we take in, because they all seem to need a different diet and style. And if you have just multiple bowls out, they steal from each other. Even if they've got a full bowl, they'll eat from the other ones, because they get in the habit of fending for themselves, and every meal is the last meal for the ones that have been starved. So feed time can be a really stressful situation. As you can see, Teddy's worked his way down in the bag now, so he's putting his head down to get a better bite on the grain that has fallen onto the back side of the bag, and really works out really well. Like I said, really calm situation in an environment that could be very stressful because of the different feed. The bag really doesn't take a lot of getting used to. The first time you introduce it, you may want to let them eat out of it like it's a bowl with you near it, and then work on putting it over their head if they're not halter trained or they're scared of you. But like we said, can't think of a more common situation that we could be dealing with right now. We've got two boys that are very malnutritioned, so there should be all the reason to be fighting with each other right now, since Ivan only gets a third of the food that Teddy's getting. But as you can see, this is very good, and we're on week 1, and this is day, I think, 3 with the feeding bed, or day 4, so it's still a very new thing to him, and you can see how well he's doing. Hope this helps you figure out how to feed your donkeys your special nutrition. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. We'll try to answer them for you.